Welcome to part 4 uh, of this series of tutorial. In this part, we're going to talk about fingerprint. What is fingerprint? Fingerprint is one of the methods that this paper proposed to resolve non-stationary problem that we see combining deep neural network with multi-agent reinforcement learning or IQL. So if you remember in independent key learning, we had an agent and each agent has their own observation and we feed those observations in like deep neural network and then we get action values. And those parameters of your networks or weights of your neural networks considered as your like policy that you're learning to map from observations to action values. Um, and The idea behind hypercube learning, the reason our environment is non-stationary because each agent changing their own policy, so we cannot really understand like what's going on in our environment. So instead, if you condition your Q values over how each agent is changing, like weights of like policy of like all other agents, uh, then your environment no longer uh, 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 non-stationary. So you kind of like make a stationary environment. The problem that because each agent have their own like neural network and weights, and those are like deep neural networks. Therefore, there are like lots of weights. So your input of Q function, if your conditions over weights of other agent is too large and almost impossible to learn. And here's kind of like an example when you're conditional over weights of like all the other agents and you trying to kind of calculate loss based on the conditioning over like weights of other agent. But the idea behind fingerprint is very simple. It's that like we don't need to condition over weights of like all the other agent, but rather we just need to condition over all the possible weights of other agents in the time of experience replay. So we don't need through the all like time of like training, you just need to like through the time of like experience replay. So like if you know where exactly you are during the training, you don't need to condition over all the possible weights. You just need to kind of like conditions over the weights of other agent appear in like experience replay. So what's the benefit of that? So like if you consider this part as like a of your uh, action space,